get straight into it. How do you find it today, Ben?
Yeah, really good. There was a mess up with the drivers, so I arrived at like the last minute, but just in time to just jump on the decks and start playing. And it's great just kind of running in and then just seeing a huge tent with everyone there packed out all the way to the edges. So, I played here last year as well at the first one, and it was really good then.
So tell us a bit about the set that you played today. Was it more of an eclectic set, or was it more
I'm always eclectic because I like contrast, so I try and take it up and down. But when you're playing at a big kind of festival event and people want to party and it's the summer, you've got to play kind of big tunes to bring people together. There's a time and a place for playing more kind of minimal or deeper stuff. They work better in smaller clubs.
So tell us a bit about your production, because as people know, they know you from Racing Green and them sort of tracks from back then. So tell us what's been going on since then.
Well, I'm in the middle now of writing my fourth album. Not including the greatest hits compilation I put out a few years ago.
Right. When did the first album come out?
The first album was 2002, then 2004, then 2007, and now it's going to be like probably early 2012 by the time it comes out. So it seems that each one takes longer. So I don't know, maybe I'm more of a perfectionist.
So you were talking to London Electricity before. Do you go through the same process like writing like 40, 50 tracks before you?
No, usually I can, I work on lots of tracks, start lots of tunes, and just have sketches going, loops. And as you work on them, you kind of get a feel for whether it's going to be really something interesting and something you really want to finish. And so I usually kind of edit the ones that aren't really doing it for me, so that I usually only end up finishing the tracks that I really love. And that usually ends up being the right amount for the album.
So how many tracks do you normally drop on the album?
Usually about 12 tracks.
Right.
Yeah.
Tell us a bit about your production style and the process of you writing your own beats.
I don't know. I just try and keep it as simple as possible, because the technology is just a means to an end for me. It's not the end in itself, and I think too many people get caught up in the technology. And although there can be an art to it, to people who really master a piece of kit, I think most people don't really care and don't understand what's going on anyway with the technology, and really what counts is the idea, is the vibe, is the musicality of it. And I look at like some of my earlier tunes where the production, maybe I don't think it's too hot now, because I've learned a lot over the last 10 years, but still the melody, the idea is so strong, people still love those tunes.
Up to the current times now, what can we expect from My Contrast? Have you got any 12 remixes, things like that?
No remixes until after the album's done.
Right, okay.
And I'm just trying to finish this album now by the end of the summer. And I think it's the most personal album I've made, and it's very musical and maybe a bit deeper than the last album. But I think it'll surprise some people. There's some kind of non-drum and bass on there as well, but I think still in my own style.